Welcome to FMN News. I'm your host, Nori Mendoza. In today's segment of Ask Nori, a viewer by the name of Nick VW of YouTube asks, Nori, how do I pick up a chick in a club if there's another guy trying to talk to her? Well Nick, first you need to make sure of some basic things about yourself. Number 1, body odor. Don't have the nerve to walk into a club with your breath smelling like there's a midget tap dancing in your mouth with shit on his feet. Same thing about your body. Don't come to a club without a fresh shower. It's best to fix up and look sharp and smell like $1,000,000. Now that we covered the basics, it's time for you to analyze the situation. Try to put yourself in a close enough range so that the girl can see you, but far enough so the guy shouldn't be disturbed by your presence. Observe to see if the girl seems interested in the guy. Things like making good eye contact, conversing with no hesitation, and generally not distracted by anything else happening around her. In a situation like that, it's probably not in your best interest to try to jump in or get the girl's attention. You will just make yourself a topic of conversation for the two of them. What you need to look for is the girl showing signs of not being too interested. Her not really making eye contact with the guy, her giving bullshit petty smiles to humor him, and the biggest sign is her looking at everything else happening in the fucking club for a way out. This is your time to put your plan in action. When this hottie is looking around the room for a way out, that's your best chance to lock eyes with her. Make sure not to stare the poor girl down like some pedophile whack job. You don't want to scare her away from you. Just frequently glance at her while scanning the room. If you're in a close enough range, she might pick up on the fact that you're watching her. Once that happens, if she isn't too interested, she will most likely get more animated with her gestures to make it obvious that she's being picked up but not interested. Everything has just switched up now, just because the girl feels she has an audience. This is because she can see you clearly watching her. If she keeps looking over at you, give a little smile to acknowledge that you feel her pain. She will most likely give signals that she'd rather keep or get rid of the guy at this point in time. If you're really lucky, she might try to call you over to be an scapegoat from the first guy. If you're not so lucky like most of us guys, take your time. Get a little closer to the girl. At this point she's probably feeling the pressure of having two guys interested in her. Now you need to read the chick's body language to see if she's going to wrap up the conversation. At this point in the game, timing is key. If the convo doesn't take too long to finish up, try to move in on the girl on a friendly note. Make it obvious that you clearly saw the first guy. You can give the girl a genuine compliment while still easing into the fact that you're second guy at bat. For example, mentioning that at least the guy before you, who made his failed attempt, has very good taste in women. It kinda eases the mood, and you have basically given yourself a window to start small talk. At this point it's up to you to know if you should dive headfirst into a deeper conversation. Or maybe it's best you offer to buy her a cocktail and make small talk over your drinks. If you really want to get ahead of the game, you can try to eliminate cock-blocking girlfriends by buying them a round of drinks to shut their pie holes long enough for you to get this chick's number. So Nick, I hope I answered your question on how to ease yourself into a conversation with a chick who was already occupied by a dude. Thank you. I know, I'm like a modern day Casa fucking Nova. And it looks like we are all out of time today. You're watching Ask Nori. I'm your host Nori I don't give a shit Mendoza. Stay tuned for our next XN News webcast about Jersey Shore, Season 2. I love that fist pumping shit. Take care folks, have a good night. Are we off the air? Hey you intern. Fetch my black book and order me the most busty whore you can find downtown. And you, run to my car and get me my bag of yayo, now. Wait, are we still on the air? Fuck my life.